My name is Joshua Force, and I'm Professor Force's son.
I'm Catherine Hancock, and I've been a colleague of Bob Force's for over 40 years, teaching together at Tulane.
My name is Martin Davis. I'm the director of the Tulane Maritime Law Center, and I'm here to talk about Bob Force, who was the founding director of the Tulane Maritime Law Center. He's now Director Emeritus.
There are so many ways to describe Bob. He is dedicated.
A real inspiration growing up.
A real role model for people such as myself, academics.
He's committed to being a professor and has always devoted himself to Tulane Law School and to his students.
He's generous with his time in taking care of students, helping them get jobs.
I think Bob is the model of what a law professor ought to do.
Sometimes I wonder.
He is the ideal law professor. He has lived the life that any aspiring law professor would want to live.
We, the Maritime Law Center, just had our 30th anniversary. Bob was the founding director of the center. He was the director of the center from that year 82 to 83 until 2004.
The students that he teaches now associate him with maritime law and with the Maritime Law Center at Tulane. But for a number of years, my father taught a lot of different courses. And in fact, when he came to Tulane to teach criminal law, and that was his real area of focus. And I think a lot of people who know him now and know his academic interests probably don't know that background. And I think it's one of the things that makes him such a complete professor.
So I feel very fortunate to be able to literally walk across the suite and ask Bob Force a question whenever I have one, which I often do.
The stardust of a song.
I have a younger brother, and the three of us and my mother as well are very, very close. He's devoted to my mother. He's also devoted to my brother's two sons, his only two grandsons.
Ruth has been a mainstay for Bob of everything that he's done in his career.
He and his wife Ruth love to cook, and they're very, very good at it.
They have forever cooked great meals. They would invite lots of their colleagues over, lots of friends.
And so an invitation to their house is much to be coveted because they are extraordinary in terms of the kind of cooking they do and how much pleasure they get out of it.
This is particularly, I think, meaningful and well-deserved because he has been a professor for a long time. Even before he came to Tulane, he was teaching, but he's been at Tulane since 1969.
He's got so much energy to give others that's what he spent his life doing. And so it's thrilling to be able to congratulate him and say, Bob, you deserve this.
The award is for a distinguished professor. It's hard to imagine anyone who better fits that description than Bob. He has had a career of great distinction and is universally admired.
Brush up your Shakespeare.
Bob, congratulations on this incredible award. You deserve it, and I am thrilled to be here to watch you receive it. I'm so happy for you.
Congratulations, Bob. I can't think of anyone who deserves this award more than you do.
Dad, congratulations. Throughout the years, you certainly have never been one to blow your own horn or seek out accolades and these kinds of honors, which I think makes this all the more well-deserved and all the more significant. On behalf of your entire family and all of those that you've taught throughout the years, congratulations and mazel tov.
Brush up your Shakespeare. Start quoting him now. Brush up your Shakespeare.